This is Spider 2 snag. Not wide banana, the one he likes, but that's Spider 2 snag, and he knows what I'm talking about, but using Anquan Bolden as the fullback. Come on! Football!
All right, dudes. We got 2 former NFL offensive linemen here, 16 combined years in the trenches, and avert your eyes because this is going to be one of the most gruesome 15 to 20-minute breakdowns. We're going to break down the Chiefs' 8 sacks of C.J. Stroud, Jeremiah Sirles, Alex Boone. I'm Phil Mackey.
That's a lot of sacks.
Welcome in as we lead up to Championship Sunday here. Click that subscribe button and the like button if you're new to the O-line committee. But, yeah, this was brutal to watch.
This wasn't good. And it was guys getting beat. It was miscommunication. It was free runners. This was as bad of a performance from an offensive line that we've seen. I mean, I think this was worse than the Vikings' 9 sacks that they let up against the Rams, if I'm being honest, because that one for me was more of guys getting whooped. This one looked like guys didn't know what was going on. And if you don't know what's going on in the biggest games, that's a preparation issue. It's a preparation issue. And this guy back here, C.J. Stroud, stud. Keep him upright, and you might be able to win this game. It was right there for the taking, and Kai Fairbairn's not a freaking piston out of his leg.
Man,
Then we're even any closer. But you cannot, in the playoffs, let your quarterback get sacked and hit this much and expect to have a good result.
I mean, dude, at some point in the first quarter, he was limping already. Like, he was already running.
That was his own fault, dude. If you're going to run out of bounds, throw the ball away. Like, don't take the hit. I can't stand that shit. At some
point, we're letting dudes just run through the A-gap, and we're like, what is going on right now? This cannot happen. Dude, it's Spags. Spags does a great job of diagnosing what you're doing and making everything come at you so much faster.
They have that guy.
Yeah, Chris Jones. That's how they do it. They move him all around, right?
Dude.
Like,
that's
incredible.
Like, you have to. All I can think about is I think it's the
Mac. You make it full screen.
I think it's the movie. It's The Replacements, where he's like sitting there, or it's The Waterboy, where the kicker's like, "Who's my bitch? Who's my bitch?" Right? Like, and that's what Chris Jones does. He just walks up and down the line. He's like, "Who do I want?" And this is his only move, and I mean that. This 2-hand swipe to the outside is like his only move, and he's so efficient with it. Like,
oh, look at that!
Because he's so big.
It's because he knows you have to really strike
he's
it.
So
Why?
big, you think he's coming right down your chest.
And that's what it is. And so he knows that when you go to punch him, you're going to actually have to punch him. So he's like, if all I do is swipe your hand, there's a good chance you're going to lean on me. Why? Because you see a 320-pound dude running at you. You're going to give me a little lean. But go back real quick because we talked about this. Spags is the best at this. Pause. This is an overload. It's clearly a simple overload front. We just talked about this in the gym yesterday. I said there's 2 points to the overload. Number one, we're either going to pick on this right tackle right here, and everyone in the whole world's going to watch us do it one-on-one, or there's going to be a massive twist over here somewhere, bringing everybody around. What they do a great job of is putting this linebacker up here, which holds this guard, and he can't do anything. He can't even go anywhere because that is his guy. We have 5-0'd this. So the minute that I set and he takes this step forward, I'm locked. I can't leave. I can't go help the tackle. Shaq Mason can't do anything. Now look what Chris Jones is doing over here on the outside. While the whole other side of the field, we got this big fight going on. This is how
32's not 32's kind of spying, if anything.
He's spying, right?
Yeah, but you take the guard out of the play.
But if the guard goes and sets out and helps the tackle, the spy could just rush the quarterback. So that's why you always have to honor the spy, and that's why they can pull you out of a block by doing nothing. Just this guy stepping across the field. Dude,
I mean, I was worried. I mean, if you look when Stroud's getting tackled here, watch his ankles and his
no,
knees.
don't.
Like,
Ew.
I was worried.
Stop it.
Like, I was worried as this was happening. I was like, please get up. I want to see you have a game. Please
come on, Blake Fisher. Need more, bud. Need more.
That's a rookie, man. Rookie
nobody gives a fuck.
Stage,
nobody cares.
No one cares.
The playoffs now, bud. I want to be an NFL player. Do you? This year we want to do this?
This is Shaq Mason. I don't understand. I don't understand this. Like, I really don't understand. This is a veteran player who has won Super Bowls. What are we doing? So this is, I'm 90% sure. Play it real quick. This is empty. This is empty protection.
It's empty.
Right? So this is empty protection, which means that this right side does have.
It might be on Blake, dude.
No, it's not.
But
this right side does have an alert squeeze, right? And what I mean by that, pause. The center has ID'd that we're going left. For what reason? I don't know, right? There's not a lot of danger.
go to the wide. Go to the wide.
Here. Go to the wide real quick.
Is it because he's up over here on the left?
I don't know, dude. Right? So like, oh boy. Right? So you would think you would think
look, they're 3 over 3. Look,
there's 3 over 3, and what did I just say? In empty protection, by letter of the law, you're supposed to slide weak.
We always go
slide
weak.
away from passing strength for this exact reason.
Yeah. So strength is the 3 receivers over here.
Correct. You want to slide weak to protect the quarterback's blind side. For whatever reason, Patterson here or C.J. Stroud, again, I'm not throwing both. One of them did it. Pushed him out here to the left, which then puts the right side in what's called a duel. Right. And what a duel is here is that means that these two guys, 69 and 57, have to protect inside out.
Everything from the center.
Everything from the A gap out, and they have to take the most dangerous. It's called a duel. So they're
and
dueling.
This guy counts as part of that equation.
He's the dueling. Yeah,
32.
he's the duel. That's the guy they're dueling.
That's the guy they're dueling. What they need to both do here is set directly vertical off the ball with eyes to 32. Fisher jumps out of here like crazy.
So I kind of blame him a little bit,
but
dude.
Shaq also does not get off the ball.
But look, why?
Watch.
Why doesn't he?
I understand he has a guy in his threat, but you still have to set this guy to win.
But we don't know if his coach is telling him to do that. There are some coaches
I'm
that tell
telling you,
I know,
fucked
but
up. You got to set this guy to win.
We do. We agree in the gym that you always set vertical because if you get off the ball, you can at least recover that block, right?
That's a great fumble recovery there, though.
Go back, Mackey. We're not really
worried.
Get
your quarterback killed. You better get the ball.
We're not really worried about what 32 is going to do, right? Like if he blitzes, I can get off the ball and still come back in because he's 185 pounds. He's not going to manhandle me around. But if I don't get off the ball with this wide 3 technique, this exact thing is going to happen. That's why some of the best coaches would tell you get vertical so that you can see the picture and then fall back into the block without losing anything. But right here, it's not that. It's the hezzy that he stops. It's because 32 pretends like he's coming, and so Shaq kind of stutters himself right there. See how he's going back into the left right now? Like physically, if you press play, he'll fall into the left right there. That's what the problem is. And now it's kind of on Blake because it's like, hey, bud, I must think that your coach is telling you guys to set in to set out. So then you should have been there to help Shaq on this. Like at some point it is Shaq, yes. It's also a little bit of Blake. Like he doesn't even see the dueler. Doesn't even look like he comes in at all. So it's like, are we even looking? There's a lot going wrong with this picture. Let's just admit that.
Preparation.
Yes.
What was the rule going into the game? So that's 2.
That's only 25% of the sacks
and
here
both,
too, man.
And both those are on the O-line. Right, we can do the pie chart of blame. We can do the pie chart of blame.
Was there of the 9 Darnold
I know you're
sacks,
you're a big pie chart guy.
Yeah. Well, you guys of the 9 Darnold sacks, you guys ultimately, you're biased offensive line.
5 of them were on the O-line, right?
But you put 5 on Darnold.
5 on Darnold.
Oh, 5 on Darnold. That's right.
Like reasonably that there is an answer, or that he didn't take, or
both of these so far. There's no answer there.
Yeah.
This is 2. That's 2 on the O-line. Right.
What about this? This
Let's
is.
See here. Look at Chris Jones. Hold on. Watch Chris Jones on this play. He gets stuck at the line of scrimmage and then just starts dancing. Like it's so. If you're Shaq Mason here and you're watching Chris Jones do this, you're like, I finally got him. We got him set here. And then watch him right here. He just starts dancing.
Just chilling,
dude.
It's better from the wide. Go to the wide. You can see it a lot better from the wide, right? So. This is, they finally like, hey, we're sliding over here to this idiot, right? We're getting 95. Well, what's that do? Puts my left tackle.
Watch
Chris Jones. Yeah. Like, dude, as an O-line, that sucks. That's not what you. That is not what you want to see.
He's their superstar and he's fighting.
Your superstar's in his bag, just dancing here.
This
is his.
It's pretty rough.
This is
quick.
Straight.
It's quick. Happens quick, dude.
This is you better throw your hands as a left guard here. This is a great example of setting down to a 2-eye is a hard thing to do.
Hardest block hardest block.
He's late with his hands. See
look
his elbows.
His elbows are kind of down.
And look how high he is.
He's high.
I don't want to see you over the D lineman.
He's catching, and then you never get if you catch some of these dudes in the league, man.
Oh, you're done. You are done.
They ain't stopping.
They don't, and it doesn't matter if they're 265 pounds. They know how to use their body. It's what they're good at. That is the number one problem in the NFL. Guys are not throwing their hands. That block should have been super easy. Just throw your hands and sit, but instead you get walked back into your quarterback.
That's 3 on the O-line.
Dude,
Okay,
now
so
your
3
quarterback's
and
like really getting upset. He's like, okay,
Oh,
guys,
man.
we're not even in the second quarter.
Okay, this is
This is half.
he definitely goes beyond the 10-yard danger zone that you guys talk about all the time.
Right. So now they've been getting home with 4. Now they give an exotic look. Pause. Right. So now they give this exotic look. They're in dime personnel. Right. So they only have 1 linebacker in the game. That's Bolton. And then they have a 3-down look. So there's Chris Jones out there over the rookie. Right. I'm coming
There's
for your
nose.
head.
There's
There's your
Karlaftis.
nose, and then there's Karlaftis.
I want to know why Dalton Schultz has to block Karlaftis on this.
Yeah, it's not a brilliant move.
Well, then you should blame the OC.
Right. Oh, Bobby Slovic here.
Come
So
on,
they go full
Oh,
slide,
man.
right? They go full slide protection here. And this is the same shit. They had Kittle do this in the Super Bowl at one point a couple years ago, right? Like, I don't know why we do this.
Karlaftis is not the one that you want blocked by a tight end. Go back. Go. I kind of want.
Like, these dudes
Why
don't
doesn't he
get
step
paid
up?
to do this.
Why doesn't he step up?
Because he doesn't do paid to do this. Like, this is
Step
not.
The running back totally fucking whiffs
And
too.
dude, don't cut in the hole.
Oh,
I don't know how many
never
times.
cut in the hole.
It's that you don't cut in the hole.
I got a
Put
high
your
low
face-
because they cut in the hole once.
Yeah, put your face.
I was
in
like,
this.
when are we cutting in the hole? What are we doing?
Also, watch Nico Collins is supposed to chip his way out of this, and he makes a business decision. Like he's like, I don't want to hit number 9. No, I don't. No. I don't know.
You go that
Is
way.
Nico? Is Nico 12?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Look, it looks like
But-
who's that guy from when Tebow looks at that kid's dad? He's like, "You want some too?"
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
Pretty
Mr. Chris
chip
Jones,
right there.
sir. No, I'm gonna Blake Fisher. That's your problem, not mine.
But you guys, like, one of the, as I absorb, all of this great knowledge from you guys the last couple of years, one of the cardinal rules is you have a high-end edge rusher. You should not put one, maybe get away with like 2 tight ends double teaming, but never one-on-one with a tight end.
You assume here, and again, this is an assumption, that the running back's going to be able to come over and help. Well, this 21 is in
playing
man
Spags,
coverage.
dude. You're
21 is in man coverage on Dalton Schultz. So this is what's called a green dog, right? When the guy in man coverage sees your guy block, he just blitzes, right? So 21 has Dalton Schultz. Oh, he's blocking. I turn into a blitzer,
correct.
right? I turn into a blitzer. And now the running back has to pick me up. So now it is just a true one-on-one block of Karlaftis and Dalton Schultz. My favorite right here, Dalton Schultz is like, oh, I'll just be your exit. Throw me the ball. Watch. He just like slowly fades away. Like, throw it to me.
Right here. Give me the
Throw
ball.
it to me.
He's
Like,
leaking
dude,
out.
your guy's killing him.
Karlaftis, by the way, if you see him with his helmet off, he looks like he was transplanted from like 1958 with like a rolled up white T-shirt. He's got
Pack of cigarettes.
the crew cut.
So are we putting that on the O-line or the other quarterback?
Oh,
Technically,
that's
on the
that-
tight end.
That he's not part of our room. You know that.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
goes on the OC.
That one goes
falls
on
on
the,
the
that
OC.
one goes on the
So we'll say
coordinator.
like quarterback scheme, but not O-line.
Yeah,
no,
that's
you
not
can't put
O-line.
Karlaftis on a tight end. That's
That's-
stupid. In
yeah,
no way would I do that. I don't want anyone else to block that guy, but the O line.
Dude,
I know it's getting bad.
it's
We're-
getting the
We're getting
wheels.
slow.
The wheels are coming off.
Oh, dude, rookie.
Also, like, where's he throwing here, anyways? I mean, everyone's covered.
Everyone's plastered here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even your
but also, I mean,
outlets.
it's 1 second. This is he can't even step up. I mean, this is Chris Jones on the right, and then who is that else out there? Is that Karlaftis again?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And they
they
got them
line
both
up-
on the same side.
Pause. When you look up and see this look, you should be like, we're sliding to the fucking right, right now.
Yeah, these are
We
two
are
dudes right
sliding
here.
to the right now. Go R. Like, dude, at some point, I
He's
hate when
looking left.
listen, coaches do this sometimes, and they're like, man, we gotta go to. And sometimes you're like, hey, this guy could wreck this game. Not only could he wreck this game, he could get this crowd going nuts. Why don't we come out here and break his fucking ribs first, then see if the crowd wants to go crazy?
But this is the same
but
thing.
instead they
Dalton
don't.
Schultz, if you're gonna chip a guy, touch him. Like, these are such weak chips on the outside. Like, there's a reason you're over there. Get in his way. Like, what is that? What is that?
Yeah,
Dude,
What
you're like-
is that?
You're like an open door. You're just opening
You're
a door.
just
Go this
like-
way. Go this way, sir.
You don't even touch him. You don't even get in his way.
You might even give him a
You're
little
a
more momentum.
freaking bellman. Oh, thank you, Mr. Karloftis. C.J. Stroud is expecting you, right? Like
Blake Fisher has no idea he's waiting.
What are we doing, dude? That's so bad. Now, granted, Blake Fisher needs to set better, but if you're expecting some chip help, I don't understand. Like that's
you know what? I'm doing it. That one falls on Dalton Schultz.
That one falls.
I'm giving
it to Dalton. That's two sacks on Dalton Schultz.
I'm giving him at least one.
So we're, for the purposes of this, we are separating O-line blame, and we have a Dalton Schultz category.
They're not part of the O-line. Don't you dare do that. They are not in our room.
No, they're not
allowed in their own room.
Especially you pull some shit like that, you're definitely not allowed in the room.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could.
We get Nico, right? Like I wouldn't expect Nico to hit anyone. This guy's not going to touch anybody.
Mr. Karloftis, thank you for joining us for the second time.
This is tough, man. This is tough.
This is hard to watch.
This is
people wondering,
I'm getting
like,
a visceral reaction from this.
But on the Chiefs side of things, I will say, like, people wondering how do they keep the offense isn't as explosive.
It's the defense, dude.
Their defense is ridiculous.
Yes,
and Steve Spagnuolo is a mastermind. And this is how they win games. Oh, look at
I see you,
look at that.
Shaq Mason.
Okay, Shaq Mason had a nice rep here.
Dude, Shaq Mason is a great player. He's been in this league for a very long time.
So
He's not an idiot.
Same thing here, though. Go back. Exotic look. Love that.
I fucking love watching these dudes get derailed. In the games, we would die laughing because we know that we don't get this opportunity a lot. So when you see somebody hit the ground with some serious violence, you got to point and laugh.
Yeah.
You got to let them know.
So they ID 32 here. This is, again, really, really cool blitz by Spags. They drop Karloftis from the 3 technique into space, and they blitz away from him, right? So you're thinking, okay, D linemen, they're obviously coming, right? Oh, he's flashing me. He drops. Oh, now Dalton Schultz wants to play. Nice job. But Blake Fisher, how about you go hit him? Right, and then Shaq Mason. But again, this is on the running back.
It's on the RB.
This is on the running back. Put your face on his face and square your shoulders. Right?
Pierce?
Yeah, I think that is Pierce.
It's not Joe Mixon.
No.
Joe Mixon, fuck you.
Oh, gosh damn it. But that's a great little wrinkle there by Spags of dropping Karloftis out. But Shaq Mason clean the pocket. 90's upset. Right, like 90 is upset that his ribs hurt.
Well, welcome to the Thunderdome.
There's
this. I can already tell you right now, this is going to be on the quarterback.
Yeah, but why? But why? Why? He's been hit all day.
Like in the red zone, things happen quickly. You're not going to be able to hold on to the ball this long.
And I love how Spags doesn't blitz him here. Like we've just seen how many blitzes, how many different ways they're coming, and now it's like, let's see what they do when we play straight.
So here you either have to,
you got to throw it now. You have to throw it right now,
or get there quickly.
Right now.
Yeah, because
they're basically they call this a picket fence. Right, they're just picket fencing the goal line. So like everyone's just puts their feet on the goal line and then takes the people that come in their man. So you have to just give it to someone. Right, but what you can't do is just hold on to the football.
No. Yeah,
not down here, right? Not down here where they're in this double tight look, right? They've got all their edge rushers, Pernell McPhee, like Chris Jones is even on the field here.
I mean, he's getting the happy feet, man.
He's freaking out. He's freaking out.
How
Not
many
one thing has happened.
Already?
I know.
Like this is what happens. These quarterbacks' clocks start to speed up. And then they just freak out when there's no reason to freak out, and he can't get to his answers, right? There's no one around him in the pocket, and he's like, do I step up? Do I roll out? Panic, right? Can't do that. But this is just what happens. You can't get your quarterback hit this many times in the game.
Yeah.
There's all white jerseys in front of him. He's already moving.
It's the Will Ferrell. I'm so fucking scared right now.
By the way, I don't know, total side note. There is on Peacock, a 1 hour documentary about the cowbell episode. Like literally a 1 hour breakdown of the cowbell episode.
More cowbell.
Check it out.
More cowbell.
All
right, Carl. Let's see if Dalton Schultz.
Now. Come help
us. Make sure you do something.
I'm not going to work here.
Dude,
no. Okay.
What are we doing?
Bobby Slowick is out. I'm out. I am out on Bobby Slowick. I am so done with this shit. If you let another tight end block another fucking defensive end, shame on you.
Look, they bring him in here. He's like, hey, no.
Hey, so this isn't
alert
originally. This is what you see them do this a lot. Originally, this is a 6-man pro, and all of a sudden, as CJ looks up, he goes, "Listen, I don't like how many guys are standing in here. This is going to be an all-out. I want to go 7-man." So it ends up turning to a full slide. So this would have started like 2 jet, something, kill 58. So it's telling us, hey, if they're zone, we're going 2 jet. If they're man and they're blitzing, we're going 58 because we're all going to slide to the left here. Shaq Mason's the only one that doesn't, but he eventually starts going to the left. Once again, pause. The fuck are we doing?
You've got 5 on 3.
What are we fucking doing?
You've got 5 guys that get paid to block these guys on 3.
Paid to
and then
block
you've got
them.
Dalton Schultz and this dude
The backup running back.
ushering Karlaftis again into C.J. Stroud's lap.
They don't even get in his way, dude. Look at that. My God.
It kind of felt like they
Look at them both
treated
standing there. Look at them both standing there. Like, I thought you were.
Go
supposed
back
to
real
come.
quick. Just go back real
Karlaftis.
quick.
Look, Schultz wants to kill himself.
Go back real quick. That's the problem. Is 95's on the right now. See how they split them up? See how they moved them from to end to end? So now it's like, now you pick your poison. Do you want Chris Jones to beat you, or do you want Karlaftis to beat you? When you put them on the same side, it's almost like they make your job really easy. I'd just be like, hey, we're going to slide to these
A
dudes.
little bit of blame there. Look at that. Look at those two fighting.
Oh, go back.
Go back. Watch
Ding.
33.
Ding him.
Oh, they're getting dinged. Watch 33. He's like, man, Dalton, y'all suck.
Oh, we're pointing.
And Dalton's
Ding.
like, oh, all
Ding
right.
him. Ding him. That's fine.
That's
Hold on.
fine.
Does Dalton do anything? Hold on. Does he do,
Of course
does he do,
not.
did he do a hand clap?
You think White Boy
Does he do
does
palms?
anything there?
We got palms.
He
Anything?
just stands there like he just stands there.
You
like
know
a
what? Give him a
defeated-
bum
like a
fine for
defeated
standing there. Yeah,
child.
stand him like give
like
him
a
a bum fine.
defeated child.
You're right.
I've never seen a tight end give
You're
up 3 sacks in a game.
I mean, they're putting him on Karlaftis.
That's what I mean.
Like,
At what point are you like, hey, this hasn't worked yet?
Hey, Bobby, it's not working anymore, bud.
Maybe
let's-
we shouldn't do this.
Let's
Especially-
move on.
I have a better idea. Let's try it again in the red zone.
Yeah,
That should. They'll never see it coming.
it's brutal, man. So, but again, at the end of the day, like the Chiefs, how are they? The Chiefs.
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it.
It's hard to
Smothering
score
defense.
20 points
Dude,
on that defense.
Their
So,
secondary smothers receivers.
Which
And
is-
then you get Chris Jones and Karlaftis and all these twists and these one-on-ones. Spags is the best. Dude, didn't they say Spags has like 5 Super Bowls?
well, he's 2 with the Giants. 07 with the Giants, and then 3 with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So he's got
He's got
4.
been there for
I
all
think he's got
3 with the
4,
Chiefs.
right? Yeah.
Put some respect on that name, dude.
It is a crazy
Jesus.
resume. He's one of the great defensive coordinator
Oh, yeah.
resumes in the history of the NFL.
Dude, he's
With the Giants, the undefeated Patriots. I mean, he was the defensive coordinator for that Giants.
It's
Yes.
crazy how their offense turns it into a chess match and their defense while being in a fist fight. That's what's so fun to watch them. But at the same time, this weekend, we're playing checkers, bitches.
Man.
We're playing
It's
checkers.
on.
Fuck chess.
It's
Let's
on.
go. It is on.
It's Red
Can't
Rover,
wait,
Red
can't wait.
Rover. Send whoever over and let's see if we
Send
can
my
stop
homie
'em.
on over.
So, yeah, if you're a Chiefs fan or you just love football and trenches breakdowns, click the like button and the subscribe button. This is the O-Line Committee.